Okay, so these probably won't be posted, maar het gaat hier te maken. Okay, so I am wearing a shorts. Let's put the thing out there. Okay. Now that I feel like that was necessary to do, but that's not the point. Okay, so I don't think I was gonna post this, so I'm gonna post this, but I'm just gonna make it anyway. So vlogging, day 1 of, oh, should I say it? Yes, I'm going to say it because this is my vlog. You know, this is my vlog. So day 1 of having been notified that I have tuberculosis. Wow. What? So the doc did warn that this is a possible option for a thing on my lung. So is nie so heeltemal far-fetched en wat kwaksie en later het ek opgekry te sê dink is TB of so die scan gesien het. So that was like, okay, cool, whatever, you know, that's what it is. But then I was like, I do think it's a long time scarring because in the TB thing made sense because I had these like night sweat moments last week and I was like, well, this is so sad. So it's okay, it's alright. But then I went on and I was like, it has to be a long time scarring. You know, and I was like really hoping and I was like, you know what, Lord, it has to be the long term scarring. Really trusting on that, I was the voice of the Lord. But anyway, so went on because it made like clinical sense. And not clinical as in like, dink ek het mense met my boeries. Not like clinical sense in the side or in terms of like medicine, but like clinical sense in terms of net vir my tegnies het sin gemaak. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, quick. I went on, but then this week I was tired. So then I went for the I'm saying lung dialysis for the bronchoscopy yesterday. And stopped some of the video when I was just wanting to refresh, so it was nice. But then today I got the news. Yeah, today I got the news, and it was like, at first I was like, yeah, so you know, like, yeah. So then it was pretty devastating at first. I'm not gonna lie, I was like, damn, I was crying, doing things, and like it wasn't as if I was crying because and then this was the thing, I wasn't crying because like I knew from the start I wasn't crying because it's TV. Because I mean, that is Steve, you know, according to Jesus, you know. But then I was definitely crying because I was like, damn, I thought that this was like not gonna be, I thought it was gonna be like long-term scarring, you know what I mean? Like it's not gonna be so hectic. I thought that like we're gonna get through this, I'll be able to be like up and running more, you know. So, and it's not like that's not the case, it's just, I was just like, yo, nog man, you know what I mean? Like, nog. No. Wow, yo, it's gonna be like 3 months. And I was like, you know what? If it's 3 months out of my 24 years of life, if it's 3 months out of my 24 years of life where I just need to sit for a moment and be physically ill, you know, like everything is on a physical occurrence, and then actually just, because I think I've been having it for a while actually, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, like actually physically being ill, then, you know, I don't know. I think it's nothing in comparison to like, then I think of my degree 3 years ago. And now I think we'll be like, 3 years ago, when I literally only had 6 months left. I literally had 6 months, and I remember how difficult those 6 months were for me to just accept, like, Karen is net 6 maanden, doen jou absoluut beste vir die 6 maanden. And when I look back, I was like, could have had a better mindset, you know. I say inter alia, all the other things that were at play at that point in my life made it a bit difficult for me to just believe that I can just do my absolute best with my academics for the 6 months. But right now, inter alia, where I'm at and where Jesus has helped me to be at now, and I, you know what I'm saying, and I'm at and how, you know what I'm saying, like, I definitely 500% believe that I can do my absolute best for these 2 weeks. It's not even 3, like 2 months already passed. You know what I mean? Like, it's gone. It's klaar. I'm klaar daar, you know what I'm saying? So that's not even the language I use, but it was just, anyway, so I'm definitely out in the streets feeling like this 2 weeks, it's actually going to be 2 weeks. It's actually going to be, this is now 2 and 2 on both sides, you know, so it's not like I can't count. But it's actually going to be like 2 weeks of literally just chilling, not chilling in the streets, let's not be real, because I want to be academic, but I mean, 2 weeks of having to just accept that this is how my lot, and after the 2 weeks I can start moving freely. I can like probably go back to campus or start seeing my family, going back to church again, you know. So it's only 2 weeks. I mean, we made how many weeks of and months of lockdown? Ik kom nou, mami! 2 weeks of Ik kom nou, mami! Dat die vlog. Nee, ga niet die pose nou niet. But misschien if you but not now. Okay. Thank you for my booty! Woo! A young burina. This is how we do it. This is now this actually is making my day. Because the love I have for you, I'm talking to the booty, not to you. The love I have for you goes beyond my discrepancies, goes beyond my contapacies, and goes beyond my current inapacies. Because this right here, this burina makes me happy. If you ever want to make me happy, koop me a booty, koop me a dark chocolate, a lint dark chocolate. Wat is hy? Is it panache? Nee, maar op panache. So a move, mini nuts. Or just buy me a young Kit Kat dark chocolate. I'm just putting it out there. If you want to support me, local support, buy me the things. Let's go! Okay, die punt is net. Okay. Die punt is net. Okay. So there's a pass yourself, you know, you have to pass yourself. So that's what's up. So ek is maar rustig hoor. So it's gonna be 2 weeks, like by the 30th of October. I'll be like easy. So I want to take it like step by step. I want to be easy in terms of like getting back into the swing of things, you know, like a tiring to yeah, we start that because I feel like I'm talking like you right now. So yeah, I want for volgende week like a full go for a string of my. But you know what it is? It's the fact that I really just want to use like these 2 weeks. Like God has given me the grace to actually be in the situation for 2 more weeks. He's like given me the grace to be learning more. You know what I mean? Like there's something God still wants me to learn, because had there been nothing that He wanted me to learn, He would have been like, bro, your lung clean. You know what I'm saying? And even when my lung is clean, He would have probably wanted me to learn more, but in a different context. But in this context, my lungs not clean yet. I'm actually having to be on the medication for like 2 weeks, and now then after that doing on further I'm saying further treatments after that for like 6 months, but it will be like 5 months and 2 weeks. So the point is that's what's up, and I'm just like, Jesus, teach me what you want me to teach me to do your will, for your spirit is good, you know. That's my I always pray, you know, teach me to, it's like, teach me, Lord, to wait down my knees. Lay me not the time you answer my plea. Teach me not to rely on what others do, but to wait in prayer for an answer from you. Yeah, love the song. Teach me, Lord. And my eyes be, and oh Jesus, thank you. Actually, Lord, we praise you. That's what it is, you know. So I just need to trust that this lesson will be learned. The things will be gotten. I will receive what's necessary for me to receive, but I need to have open hands and open heart. So Jesus, thank you. Actually doing open eye prayer. Thank you for blessing me with another 2 weeks where I can. I don't think that makes a difference to you, but it makes a difference to me. Where I can actually be in these streets, learning more, being trained more, being chastened more, because now chastening in the present does not seem pleasure, right? Not pleasure, it doesn't seem pleasant, but rather painful. But for those who will be trained by it, but it will reap the fruit of righteousness for those who will be trained by it, you know. So Hebrews 12, if I'm not mistaken. So with that being said, I just need to keep on pressing on. I need to put that one on my page. I have this pages here where I put the scriptures on the pages. So when I wake up, there are scriptures on the pages next to my bed by the pages. You know, not the yellow pages, white pages, you know. But it's the white pages, you know. So, vital. I have this one, it's gold. You didn't do a longer video, but it's alright. The gold in the wax, and then they'll mind in terms of suffering, and then prudence, because Jesus knows. If I'm for anti-prudency, I'm talking about prudence, you know, being shrewd, because Proverbs talks about being prudential, being the prudent. And then, but one of my favorites is this thing of like, and Jesus knows he's working in my hat. The thing of the self-confident fools, they will like display their foolishness or their anger. Yeah, they will just like go and show their anger. But the prudent ignores an insult. Vat 'n oomblik, man. Ignores an insult. So I'm learning to do that. Jesus is helping me because he knows I need it, but he's so faithful because he equips us, you know, churning in the earnings. But I'm going to go practice piano now, even though it's going to be 15 minutes. But I'm going to go practice. I'm going to get something done. I'm going to do those 2 systems. I've been learning to do 2 systems in like 15 minutes, which is great. So if I were to actually like practice now on one piece, I'd be like doing like 1 million systems. No. But it's just 2 systems in 15 minutes, just learning it, and then like, you know, really being in on it. You know. The point is just, I'm going to practice 15 minutes. It's going to be great. It's going to be grand. It's going to be nice. It's going to be lovely. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. And I'm going to eat my pretty. Okay, bye. Much love. Much love. Much love. Even though I don't know you. Much love. Much love.